So we're here at Pro Train Food for Fitness, and we're heading out of town, and we got to stop by and pick up our meals. You know, we got to eat good. And you're probably thinking, you don't even look that good. Well, imagine how I'd look if I didn't eat right.
And he got it with one final swing.
Brian Winther, your world's long drive champion.
Champions of Big Break NFL. Congratulations.
We're going to teach you how to hit the ball longer. We're going to get your swing faster. You're going to even hit it straighter. All while having an amazing time watching our extreme celebrity guests doing things inside and outside of everyone's comfort zone. It's going to be a blast.
What's up, guys? We're here at Pro Train Food for Fitness, and we're heading out of town. We're going up to Mount Shasta Resort, and we need to stop by and get some food.
The hardest thing about being an athlete is traveling, and that you have different foods. You don't have the foods you normally eat. So what Pro Train does is tailor our diet to exactly what we need: carbs, fats, proteins, everything. So when we're out traveling, we're out filming, golfing, we're dialed in. We know exactly what to eat. We have the energy for the whole trip.
Exactly. Competing's hard enough, and you definitely need to eat right, and it's helped us a lot, and I know it helped you too.
All right, guys, we're on our way up to Mount Shasta, about halfway there, and we're figuring to do something a little new this year, and we want to ask the fans, you guys, to give us some questions, what you guys really want to know. Obviously, we get a lot of feedback, which is awesome, but we want to start answering questions and answer them live on the show. So Brent Loaf in the back, we got Sasquatch over here, myself. Brent Loaf, ask us our first question.
All right, first question is from Rob Mayfield in Stockton. And Rob wants to know, what is the difference between swinging fast and swinging hard?
Good question, but I think you should take it because I don't really do either one of those.
All right, Rob, great question. The difference between swinging fast and swinging hard is tension. And the biggest mistake most amateurs, even a lot of professionals, make is when they want to swing really fast, they end up swinging too hard, meaning they grip the club too tight. There's too much tension in the joints. Now, to perform a really fast swinging motion, you have to have zero tension in those specific swing joints. So when you're ready to swing faster, grab the club very loosely, make sure the elbows are loose, the shoulders are especially loose, and then swing it as fast as you can while maintaining balance. That's the difference between hard. Hard, you equate with more tension, so keep the tension out of your swing, therefore you can swing faster. Good question, Rob.
Thanks, Rob. So all of California is beautiful, but as you head up I-5 and you near Lake Shasta and then eventually Mount Shasta, just arriving up there is just unbelievably beautiful. You have the mountain backdrop, you have Siskiyou Lake right there. It's just unbelievable. We checked into the resort, we had nice cabins, and it was off to the golf course to play some holes. Driven Golf Show here, Sasquatch and Manbear, and we're in beautiful Mount Shasta Resort. As you can see, right at the base of Mount Shasta.
All right, guys, we got a real special treat. The whole reason we're up in Mount Shasta here is because of Jim Mullins. Now, real quick, Jim and I have actually known each other for probably 25 years, since I was just a kid, and we grew up together. I used to work for him, so a lot of history there. When he retired from Honda, came up to Shasta, now he pretty much runs everything here. Jim, why don't you tell us what we're doing up here and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, you know, my new job is I'm the Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce in Mount Shasta area, and my job is promoting the Mount Shasta region. And I had an opportunity to have you all up for our golf tournament, and you enjoyed it up here, and decided to come on back up, and we're going to show you a great time here in Shasta.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to it, and as you guys always know here on Driven, the first thing we do when we go anywhere awesome, we play some golf. So Sasquatch, let's tee off.
Let's do it.
All right.
He's everything I wanna be. He's what you see on movie screens. He's Clooney in his younger years. He's Gosling red carpet premiere. The girls are like, boy, where you going tonight? loser number. Man, I wish I was good. Man, I wish I was good. Man, I wish I was.
We've made our way to hole 6, probably our favorite hole on this course. What better opportunity to do a risk reward. Super big dog leg here, perfect for what we do on driven. Isaac, tell us what you're gonna do first.
You know, in a tournament situation, I gotta take my medicine and I gotta hit a 4 or 5 iron out there and just hit it down the fairway. As much as I'm tempted to go for it, I'm gonna take my chances leaving myself a wedge into the green. So I'm gonna take the safe route and head down the fairway.
All right, let's go. All right, so this hole's a little bit trickier for me because I have to cut off so much dog leg around that corner, but good thing I got my 18 birdies app here. So I'm gonna play this as a real long par 3 today. So I got my GPS. I'm about 281 yards from here. Got some downwind, so I'm gonna hit a 3 iron, should be pretty good for me. And I trust my 18 birdies app, so I'm gonna hit it and see what we do.
Man, I wish I was.
So risk reward segment. As usual, there's more than one way to get it done. I took the safe route. You know, I'm the safe guy. I mean, look at me. Gotta play it safe. Went down the fairway, still left myself a wedge, was able to hit it in here pretty tight and sneak a putt in.
Yeah, you know, and I do what I normally do, right? I just hit it over the trees, you know, went over the pin by about 10, 15 yards, hit a pretty decent chip and made the putt. So I think for a first for driven, we actually both made birdies on a risk reward. So
who's buying the Diet Coke?
Brent.
Brent.
Or Jim.
How far would you go for an unforgettable round of golf? It's actually closer than you'd think. Crisp mountain air, breathtaking views, and one of California's greenest golf courses, all waiting for you at Mount Shasta Resort. For a limited time, get 2 green fees for the price of 1 any day after 11 a.m. when you mention this ad.
All right, Brent Loaf, what is our next question?
All right, the second question comes from Nicole at Nicktastic Fitness, and she wants to know, when you're on the road, how much do you go to the gym compared to when you're at home?
Good question.
That's a good question. Well, Nicktastic, you know, when I'm on the road, I like to try and hit the gym at least 3 days a week, but most importantly, for a big guy, the enemy is sitting down when you're traveling, so I want to make sure I'm on the foam roller, I want to make sure I'm stretching out, but I definitely try and get in the gym at least 3 times a week while I'm on the road competing.
We have a really big day 2 planned ahead, so doing it driven style, both Sasquatch and I had pretty much all the breakfast we could have put in our bellies. Breakfast is great. The Shasta Resort provides an amazing meal. We had great breakfast, and
We were going to head out to the golf course. We had a little surprise, and we don't quite know what we're in for.
All right, guys, it is day 2 here in beautiful Mount Shasta. We are back on the course. Clearly, we didn't get enough yesterday. Sasquatch, what are we doing out here today?
Well, we're gonna play a little wing golf. We like to wing it, but this is Wahing, W-H-I-N-G. Next on the tee from the United States of America, Sasquatch. Ah! Oh, this is taking it slow. So in wing golf, when you get near the green, you have the option, it's not required, to throw it by hand. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it by hand. It looks like I got about 50 yards downhill, breaking from the player's left to the player's right. So I'm going to aim just left of the flag and put a little height on it. Oh, and I pushed it and it's short. Wow, that was embarrassing. Really embarrassing. Apparently I can only throw a golf ball about 15 yards. We just got done playing a little wing golf, and it's a little different. You know, it'll take some time getting used to, but for me it's all about getting people out on the golf course. And when you add convert a hole, it makes putting easier. You're putting to a bigger hole and you're throwing it out. There's no reason not to come out here, play regular golf, play wing golf, but we want bodies on the golf course, huh, Manbear?
And actually, Sasquatch, this was actually a lot funner than I thought it would be. Even Brent played well, and he's such a bad golfer that even he only got a double. So good job, Brent. And yeah, that was fun. I had a great time. Let's play some more holes, right?
All right, let's
go.
Wing it.
Hey guys, welcome to the beautiful Mount Shasta Resort in Northern California. We'll be playing some wing golf today. I'll be showing you some tips and tricks that I've learned, so come join us. So one of the great things about this game is that there's not a big learning curve. If you know how to throw a baseball or serve a tennis ball, you will know how to play wing golf. You don't have to learn how to hit a driver, a 2-iron, a 4-iron. You don't have to worry about all those clubs. All you really need to do is have your winger and your putter, and you'll be able to play. When you're ready to play wing golf, just simply pop the ball right into the specifically engineered head that will hold the ball right in place so that it will not fall out, but yet as you're throwing it, it will release. In traditional golf, after you drive the ball, you simply go up to your ball and hit right from where it is laying on the ground. Now with wing golf, since we're throwing the ball, to mark where your ball is, I like using a tee. I simply place a tee in the ground, pick up the ball, take my steps back, and throw it, not going past my tee. Most people will find that throwing in the overhand motion is the most comfortable, but there are some people that will throw sidearm or even underhand.
So after experiencing Wahing golf, we decided to go out and take in some of the culture. Take in some of Mount Shasta, some of the beautiful area, and some of their unique shops. was just feeling really connected to my soul, and just really opened up my eyes to some different ways of looking at life, and some really nice people up there. You know, Mount Shasta is one of their claim to fame is their amazing water that comes right out of the ground up there. And, you know, so we tried out the drinking fountain, went across the street. You know, they're big on outdoor activities up there. So they had hiking, skiing, trekking, all kinds of different outdoor activities at a little shop right there. And then we headed up to the base of the mountain, or the edge of the tree line, and just kind of took in the scenery, and it was just a really amazing experience, something that I won't soon forget. So, Sacred Mountain Spa. We've been playing golf. We went up to the mountain, walking around town. We even played wing golf. So we're here and we're gonna treat yourself well. So big thanks to Jim, big thanks to everybody here. They've been so great to us, and a little spa treatment for Squatch and Manbear. What do you think?
Yeah, you know, we played golf all day yesterday. We even golfed today. We walked up to the mountain. We walked all around town. I need a massage, bro. I don't know about you, but I need a massage.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go get one. Well, I'm getting ready for my Swedish massage, as is Isaac, so we got to get undressed, and we won't show that on TV, so we will catch up with you guys afterwards. Alright guys, well, massage, that went great, awesome, felt great. We had a great day today, you know, woke up, had a great breakfast, played some really fun, interesting golf, walked the city, walked up to the mountain, and then finish the day off by getting a massage. I'm ready for some dinner, and then hey, how you feel?
Yeah, I'm ready for some dinner. I'm always ready for dinner, but wow. Thank you to Sacred Mountain Spa for making me feel amazing.
Yeah, we had a great day for day 2, and you guys, day 3 is going to be even cooler. So, all right, let's grab some dinner, hit the hay, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hi, my name is Greg Johnson from Fit Golf Performance Center in Sacramento, and head trainer for the Driven Golf Show. There's literally thousands of exercises you can do with the TRX to either progress or regress programs. But what I'm going to do today is just show you about 5 of my favorites that I like doing with my golfers. The first foundational exercise I use is the TRX row. This uses a lot of postural muscles, your shoulder scapular stability, and again, you need to maintain your plank as best you can. So you're going to use your abdominals to hold your posture, and you're going to pull with your arms to bring your body up to the straps. The next staple of my programs is a pushing exercise. So you can't get any better than a TRX chest press. It's basic like a push-up, but it's a lot more unstable, so you really need to maintain your posture. And it's great for shoulder scapular stability. And again, you always have to use that plank to maintain your form. Another one of my favorites is the TRX suspended lunge. Now this one's a little bit more advanced, and there's ways you can regress it for people who can't do this, but it's having one leg suspended in the TRX and using your front leg to drive through back up out of a lunge. A great staple for any program is a squat. So with the TRX, I like to do a corrective exercise with the overhead deep squat. And again, it's a little bit surprising. It challenges your upper body and your shoulder scapular posture as much as it does your legs. And finally, no golf program would be complete without the TRX golf rotation. This is the one that's going to mimic your golf swing the most. It's great for a warm-up or to do throughout the workout as an active recovery. The TRX is just one of the tools in my bag, but it's an important tool. I like using those 5 exercises as a staple of a lot of my programs, and we can always go from there. TRX is one of the best pieces of equipment on the market right now, so I like to believe it should be involved in a lot of programs.
after a nice drive through the country, some more beautiful scenery, just everywhere up there is like a postcard. We got out to McLeod Reservoir and we had some more fun with the Fun Factory. Fun Factory Rentals was going to take us out and show us a good time on the reservoir.
Michelle from Fun Factory Rentals was going to take care of us. We got to go out to the McLeod Reservoir, a beautiful, probably the most beautiful lake I've ever seen, and we were going to party up driven style.
So we're out here on McLeod Reservoir with Fun Factory Rentals, and we're going to do a little boating. Manbear's probably going to try and talk me into getting on like a tube or something, but I'll probably just hang out in the boat and go for a dip here and there. But thanks to Michelle for having us, and Fun Factory Rentals. You definitely don't want to miss this. I mean, look at this place. Sasquatch and Manbear here, and this is Big Man Tubing.
You know, it's a special moment on Driven history here. Not only the first time on Driven, but the first time in the history of Isaac's life, as he's gonna tube. And believe me, it took Brent and I about 30 to 40 minutes to get him to put a life jacket on to be able to tube. So buddy, go have a good time, all right? All right, guys, our time in Mount Shasta is coming into an end. Jim, we had a blast. We did so many fun things. We golfed a couple times, spent a lot of time at the lake, got to travel downtown. So on behalf of Team Driven, both Sasquatch and I, thank you so much for having us.
Hey, anytime. Love having you guys.
Awesome.
Great. We had a great time, and anytime you want to come back to Shasta and roll, let me know. We'll set up some other stuff.
All right, we're looking forward to it.
Right.
And, you guys know where to come. Come visit Mount Shasta. It's a great family place, and tell them we sent you.
On behalf of Team Driven, I just wanted to say thank you so much to not only Jim Mullins, but the entire city of Mount Shasta. We had an unbelievable time. You guys were so great to us. Thank you to the Mount Shasta Resort, not only for the golf, the food, but as well as the great accommodations. We had a blast, so thank you guys very much. And for everyone watching, probably couldn't recommend a more beautiful festival place for you to take the family. So tell them we sent you. You guys will have a great time up there, I promise you guys.
I'm driven. I'm driven.